Welcome to first devlog of Tank Team, aka MarsWar, and this is 5th of April 2024. I am Jarl Lundin Orbæk, also known as JLo. And the main reason for starting this devlog is that we are finally progressing into being a small team and not just a solo developer, me sitting and being in my man cave and building stuff. We are a small team now, and that is super exciting going forward. So, a little background. This could also be called Lesson 001, How to Scope Creep to a Vast Behemoth Slime of a Software Development Project in Complexity. You just take a pinch of multiplayer, add a dash of cross-platform, and then add a little dollop of moddable. Multiplayer, I made that following, what is it called, Code Monkey, his lobby tutorial in Unity, and that took me more than a month, I think, to do that the right way. And the cross-platform, yeah, it kind of comes built in with Unity, but there's a lot of input systems and a lot of the UI that needs to tweak, and you also need to consider the gameplay on the different. The asymmetric in asymmetric labs is also something about making a fun asymmetric experience. So playing this game on a PC can be more of an RTS experience, real-time strategy experience if you want that, and playing on a phone is probably a more arcade experience. I'm also, of course, in the middle of building a arcade joystick rig for this to work on. It sort of already works a bit with joystick, but we also want that. And then, of course, we want it to be moddable. Instead of just using built-in Unity stuff, let's go all the way and have all our stuff in Excel files, because I love Excel files. So we have ID here and the names here, and then a lot of data here. We have that, and that makes it nice and complex, because complex games are of course the most fun. Here was an idea for the pre-alpha scope. The idea was to make it easy to change. If that has become true, maybe not. But we have tried something, and that's a good thing. We've made a factory pattern that can read these CSV files, and then we can ask that factory pattern, can you please make a structure for us, and that structure should be S0016, and then we go in here and say, okay, 0016 is a Sumpatli wall, and it has this sprite here, and it has these abilities. So Game Factory makes this, and then it also couples these abilities. And what do I mean with that? We have faction and leader as sort of overall, or is it parent objects, and then we have all these in-game objects, which are sort of physical objects in the game, and these are more like organizational objects. And all the physical objects, player tanks, unit structures, items, upgrades, they have abilities, and abilities, they are calls to effects, and effects are scripts. You can have a shooting script, and then the ability will call the shooting script, and it will also have a set of parameters that says this is the range, this is the damage, this is the reload, this is the sprite of the projectile, and so on. It's working a bit now, I would say, but maybe a bit of background way of doing it with Unity and so on. Then we have game rules. This is something you set in the options and basically defines how do we process all the data and what the player does and aspects of the game. So for example, respawn is based on game rules. If it's just a random deathmatch free-fall, then you're just gonna respawn a place where there's no other player immediately around you. If it's some kind of team deathmatch, then you're gonna respawn inside your team area. And if it's a more real-time strategy game, then you're gonna respawn at a respawn building facility or whatever. And I think that's enough of me talking. You saw that as well. I think I'm just gonna jump right in and show you how it looks. I've made a lot of these orange colors, as you can see. That is of course subjected to like, and I made this little, because everybody loves videos, right?
Greetings, devoted citizens of the Yucatan Force Collective. Today is the 2324 1st of February on the Mars TV station. Today we embark on...
I'm sure you get the picture. Anyway, I'm gonna press create lobby, and this is not doing that much, but there's gonna be a whole game mode selection stuff here. There's plenty to do in the future. There's plenty of bugs, and showcase stuff that works, and I'll showcase stuff that doesn't work. And we are creating a lobby here, and is this the refresh button? It's so small I can't really see it. Somehow I can't see anything here. Why does it work? This one is working. This button is not working. It usually is working, I would say. And since this is the second take, I would say that I had expected it to work. Let's just try launching it again. No luck.
Greetings, devoted citizens.
Please turn off. Okay, we are getting something, I think. Then we maybe need to refresh this. No. This is a bad way of showing it. But it showcases the complexity of okay. I think I know why. My program gets very angry when these Excel files are open, because then it tries to read from an open file, and it doesn't like that at all. So I think that might have been it. As we can see the old lobby.
Greetings, loyal citizens of the Yucatan.
This gets a bit tiresome after some time, but it's also a bit fun. So we'll just make one, and we'll make it capture the flag, and we will say here this is a capture the flag, and we can select a tank. We'll select a nice blue one here, and we will select a red one here, and then
Greetings, loyal citizens of the...
please. And so, as I said, everything is not completely working as I would like. But as you can see, they are sort of both moving, but they are both weirdly, one of them is weirdly flowing, and they are not showing their rotation. Fun stuff. Anyway, this looks so weird. I can turn on my little TV here because everybody wants to watch TV, but I can also do something else with it. I can use it as an object explorer, and I'm not sure that you can see anything on this, but please bear with me. So this is the object explorer, and on here I can cycle what kind of on here I can cycle what kind of objects I'm exploring. So this is the factions. It displays the factions twice. Structure, player tanks, units, abilities, and then factions again. That's what I've implemented. But then I can cycle through all the structures, for example, and some of them doesn't have graphic, and then I can say, okay, this one, let's create this one, and then it actually creates them down here. And yeah, a lot of the movement and such on is not working very good. And I believe that we can also see them on the other one. So it creates them both on server and client. So some stuff working and some stuff not working, and I'm thinking that concludes the devlog for today. Let me know in the comments what you want to know more about, what you found interesting, what you found stupid. Yeah, just let me know, man. Blah blah blah.